This year, we have modified the AP4ALL program to better meet the needs of KAC students. All students must attempt 4 AP classes before graduating from KAC. Students can choose their 4 courses from any content areas to reflect more choice and interest. AP4ALL sets a high, consistent bar for all students aligned with college readiness and supports our vision of students having choice-filled lives. AP4ALL still meets the Hope rigor requirement.
I've heard about it, but I'm not sure what it is. Me neither. Maybe we should ask Miss Perry a few questions really quickly. Let's go ask her. Hey, Miss Perry.
Hey, how are y'all?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. What's going on?
We just have a few questions about AP4ALL.
Oh, yes. Okay, so I can answer some AP4ALL questions. You can also go to Miss Lau as the AP coordinator, and she can talk to you, but I have time. So
Okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Why is AP4ALL so important?
Yeah, so good question. AP4ALL is important because what we are aiming for here is to make sure that all students are able to have choice-filled lives, which means that you should be able to step on any college campus and be ready to go and not feel like you are catching up. What we know is that for schools that are predominantly Black and brown, there's usually a gate that's stopping you from having access to the more rigorous classes. It's like you have to have teacher recommendations, you have to have a certain grade point average to even have access to the course, as if you somehow have to earn that access. So here, AP4ALL for us is about making sure that you just have access to the course and you don't need to jump over any obstacles or over any gates to get into those courses.
What should students take in consideration when choosing the AP classes that they want to take?
Students should consider when selecting the classes that they want to take for AP4ALL is that they have 4 years to get all of those classes done. And so you should space them out, right? So that you're not trying to take all 4 senior year when you're thinking about homecoming and when you're thinking about college application processes, thinking about, do I need to take the ACT one more time? You don't want to also think about like, oh my gosh, I haven't taken any AP courses and to start taking them in senior year. So you do want to space them out and think about, what does this junior year look like for me? Can I handle 2 AP classes? Can I handle 3? What does this sophomore year look like for me? Should I try for more than 1 AP class or not? Can I balance that with my extracurriculars and potentially a job for those of our students who are working too?
How do AP classes prepare us for college, and also how does it impact our college applications and our scholarship opportunities?
Yeah, so that's a wonderful question. In terms of the scholarship opportunities and thinking about college, like I really want to make sure that you're talking to your college counselors. So Miss Dennis and Miss Bridges go super hard in the paint. Make sure that you ask them this question too.
Okay.
But the AP classes that you take here prepare you because they are at a college level, and so you will step into campus knowing what it really feels like to work hard, knowing whether or not, like, okay, I took AP chemistry. Do I really even like chemistry like that? I thought I was going to go into the sciences, but AP Chem helped me figure out, like, not really about that life, right? So it gives you an opportunity to find out more about your interests before you're starting to pay, right? Out of pocket, which is also really real. I think the other way that it prepares you and it impacts like your whole college application process is it makes you look super competitive. So that for your admissions officers who are looking through your application, they know that you didn't just coast through high school. They knew that you challenged yourself, that you tried to take the harder classes, which also then translates to more dollars.
Hey, Lacey, where are you coming from?
I came to the room.
Man, I forgot to ask you about something about the room.
Well, their room is out right now. You can go ask her.
Go ask her.
Ladies, how are you all?
Good, how are you?
Good. How can I help you?
We just have a question that we got to ask Miss Perry.
Okay.
How are the room classes count for the AP4ALL class?
Great question. So let's pretend like you're a junior, and sophomore year you took AP World History. You decided that this year you want to take AP Lang, and you're like, maybe I want to go to Georgia State and take US History instead of taking it here. So that's actually going to count because we have, the counterpart doing for dual enrollment. So you can actually do that, and it'll count as one of your AP classes. Now, however, if you decide that you want to do psychology at Georgia State, that's not going to count here because we don't offer AP Psychology here. It's an elective. What you could do if you wanted it to count as an AP class, you could do ABA, AP Psychology, that would count.
Okay, sounds good.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Have a good one.
All right, you too.
My sister in the class of 2019 had AP4ALL, which required her to take certain AP classes.
I wonder how that would affect this.
Well, for some people, it may be a relief because they don't have to take so many difficult courses that year. Or it could be a way for underclassmen to challenge themselves in more rigorous courses.
So how should I plan to take my AP courses?
Yeah, maybe if you wait too long to take your AP classes, it won't turn out right. Space out your classes so that you can be successful in each class. And don't wait your senior year to take all those difficult classes because the senior year is the most rigorous year, and taking all those difficult classes your last year wouldn't be very wise. What is the process for opting out of the AP class?
Oh, so opting out, right? So there is an opting out process that we have now for AP4ALL. And so the process of opting out is at the end of Q1. So this year, Q1 ends on October 10th. You will have an opportunity to fill out an opt-out form if you know, okay, I don't actually want to take this AP class. Like, I don't want to take it at the AP level. I'm just going to take it at the standard level, right? Or the regular level instead, because it's not really something I'm interested in, or I really don't want to take that AP test at the end of the year in this course because I know I'm not interested in it. And so you would fill out that form to opt out, and that's pretty much it, if your parent also agrees. Right? So your parent is the only person who can override the opt-out form. So you might say, like, I'm gonna opt out of all my AP classes. I got this, yes. Let me just take it easy. And then mama might say, mm-mm. Okay, so she can override you and say, no, actually you are going to stay in that AP Stats course, or you are going to stay in AP English Literature. And so that's the opt-out process. You would also hopefully have looked at the college that you are interested in going to see what are the implications. If I do drop, like opt out of this class, is it going to make me look less competitive when I'm applying to college in the future?